Hello world and welcome back to my channel Honza's Collection, and in today's video I would like to show you Bane from the movie The Dark Knight Rises, and it is a statue which has been made by Diamond Select Toys in their gallery diorama. It is 1/7 scale, which means that it is something around 30 centimeters high. And yeah, this is Bane himself, and I'm shooting this retro review and unboxing because I'm actually selling this piece very soon, and I would like to replace him one day with the Bane from Hot Toys, because I already ordered Batman from Hot Toys, and I'm still hoping for some reissues of Bane and also Joker. So hopefully we will see that soon, because I'm pretty sure that there will be some reissues, because these characters are still so popular that they would be crazy not to announce anything. So I'm not really planning to go on the secondary market and try to buy these pieces for a huge amount of prices, because that wouldn't make much sense. And similar to Joker, here don't be confused by the picture which you can see on the box, because it is also somehow arranged and improved, so it looks slightly different than the statue itself. And the statue is once again has been designed by Sean Knapp and sculpted by Rocco Tartamella. I'm sure you guys already know these guys, because they also have done Joker, and they do a lot of stuff, let's put it this way. So here is how the upper side of the box looks like. Here is the bottom. So as always, nothing really special. For those of you who are throwing the boxes away, I'm pretty sure that you can throw away this box as well, but on the other hand, you never know, maybe one day you would like to sell him somewhere else, so up to you guys. So let's not waste any more time, and let's see what is on the inside. So before we will move on, I want to show you once again this prospect from Diamond Select Toys. I don't really want to repeat myself from the review from the Joker, but let's make this quick. I really don't like any of these statues at the moment, because they are too comic books and animated series accurate, so there are not many details on them, and I'm just past collecting these pieces. And also here I don't really like busts at all, so nothing for me, but hopefully you have found something interesting in there. Anyway, here is the Bane, and as you can see, he looks pretty good, and I have to say that he is, at least in the Czech Republic, he is slightly more expensive than most of the Diamond Select Toys, but it's still like less than 2,000 Czech crowns, so it is still cheap. Yeah, and it is a slightly bigger piece, so maybe that's probably why. And also I should put out some disclaimer and say that Bane is actually not really my favorite character, and I had the opportunity to buy him somewhere around 3 years ago, and I skipped this opportunity because I thought, yeah, I probably don't like him that much. I don't need him at home. And then I bought Batman, then I bought Joker, and then like I wanted Bane as well, but he was sold out for a long time. And then after a year or so, he appeared once again in our local comic book shop called Comics Point. So I bought him immediately. I'm happy that I did, because he looks great himself, and also together with the other guys. And I think that, like, if you would have Hot Toys Batman and Hot Toys Joker, and you wouldn't like to spend too much money for Hot Toys Bane because he's sold out and whatever, very pricey at the moment, then having Bane from Diamond Select Toys next to them is, in my personal opinion, not a bad option. Like, honestly, he's big, he's beefy, he's more or less same size as them, and I don't think that it would look very strange. And he is also very detailed in this price category. So like he is not bad, like not bad at all. He's actually one of the best statues from Diamond Select Toys in my whole collection. I would say so. Yeah, he's pretty good. The I would say biggest mistake here which they have done is the Batmobile, because Tumblr right here is the base, and if you remember from the movie, this is like his iconic pose. This is exactly how he looked in the movie, and it is probably his most famous pose. And if I would have action figure of Bane, most likely I would put him in this pose as well, because it is so iconic that it just makes much more sense. But the Batmobile, like, we have only a part of it, and I already have spoken with some of my friends here, and they told me that they didn't really know what is it, like this base, and I needed to explain to them that it is actually a Batmobile, a tumbler from the movie with this war paint on it, and it's just a part of it. And if you have to explain this to somebody, it's a bad sign, right? Like, it should be very clear and visible, like straight from the get-go. That's why we are buying high-end collectibles. That's why like we are spending a lot of money for whatever you are collecting, right? And I don't like the fact that they like put this line here, like they like separate it from the Batmobile. Then you have this part right here, and also this part here, and this is like, I think it's terrible. Like, I understand why they did this, because obviously if they would give us the whole tumbler, like, the price would be like much higher, and also the amount of place which you would need for this guy would be unbelievable. But on the other hand, most likely it would be very cool. But to have just this part of the Batmobile is a bit strange, at least from my point of view. So that, like, I'm calling this a mistake, but yeah, we can still discuss it, right? They could put him on some sort of rocks or whatever, which haven't even been in the movie, and then it would be even worse. So, and having him like that means that you still have a chance to put him into the D12 or into wherever you are putting your statues and action figures. So yeah, like, I can see both sides here. But let's talk about the character here, because I think that we should point out the fact that the way how they portrayed Bane here for this price tag is incredibly well. Like this is really good, and let's be honest, they had an easier job in this case because he has such a huge mask that we don't even need to talk about the likeness with the Tom Hardy because like it's not even there. Like you can see only the eyes, and like I would say that most people wouldn't recognize Tom Hardy's eyes, either in Bane's mask or in the mask which he had in Mad Max, or maybe any other masks. So, like I don't think that people would even like look for the likeness here, because he just has the mask and it is pretty clear that it's a Bane, and that's it. And that's why I think he is so good. And the other thing which I would like to appreciate here is the coat, because like on the inside, like you can see, like it is rusty, and there is some texture there. I will try to play with the light a little bit, so hopefully you can see that slightly better now. Let me know. And if I wouldn't tell you that it is still a PVC statue, like I think that some of you, not all of you, but some of you could think that we are looking at leather or pleather material, and that he has something nice and white and soft from the sheeps here, probably. Yeah, like they really did a great job here. What I think it is a little bit worse is the vest, because either like you still have a chance to see like all the small details and zips and everything that's has been put there, but the Hot Toys Bane is having this much more realistic, and it is from a real clothy material. So that's why you are basically buying Hot Toys Bane for, let's say, 6th or 7th times more or bigger price tag than what you have to pay for Bane from Diamond Select Toys. So this is the probably the biggest difference, and also the fact that it is an action figure while this is a statue, so you cannot really pose him, obviously. But on the other hand, I think that still most of you would have him in this pose anyway, because it is so iconic that why you wouldn't even bother with any other poses, right? Like the second possible pose with him would be to have his arms wide open, like with the expression like "come and get me," but that's probably it, right? Like you don't want to see Bane like kicking somebody or punching somebody. Like I think it would look a little bit goofy. So yeah, you want him in his heroic pose like this. So I would definitely like to appreciate it. And then also the pants, like you know, as always, you can see that it is PVC here, but the details are not bad. Like maybe they could paint the knees in the different color, but yeah, anyway, I'm fine with it. I think it's okay. The boots are fine as well. So I think that's more or less it. But let's put some light here, and I think I should show you one more thing in case you haven't seen this one yet. So here we have the Joker from the Dark Knight trilogy, and here is also Mr. Batman. So all three guys together, I think they look amazing. That's why I wanted all of them. Like, I don't even know if there are more characters from the Nolan trilogy, which has been made by Diamond Select Toys. I haven't even looked for them. They're like, probably they are somebody. Like, you know, I would still expect Catwoman or maybe Alfred or Two-Face, obviously. But yeah, like, I don't know. I didn't even search for them. So I have these three guys, and I think that they look great together. But as I said at the beginning, I'm selling Bane now, I'm selling Joker, and once I will have somebody who would be keen to buy the Batman, I will sell him too. And hopefully one day I will be able to show you the video with the reviews on these guys by Hot Toys. So let's see about that. So that's all for today's review. I hope you guys like it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, like, or let me know in the comments down below which Batman's villain is your favorite one. And that's all. So let's see each other in another video.